Welcome to today's Explainer. We're taking your Hastings daily briefing and turning it into the absolute perfect, action-packed weekend itinerary for Saturday, July 11th, 2026. Let's get right into it. 88. Yep, today is shaping up to be absolutely beautiful, sunny, and you guessed it, hot. We're hitting a high near 88 degrees with just a light south breeze. So what does this mean for us? Well, it means we've got to get you out of the house early. We've put together a highly actionable plan so you can beat that heavy afternoon heat. Section 1. Your perfect Hastings Saturday. Raspberries, flowers, and ice cream. All right, so here's the game plan. We've actually structured today's best activities into a nice chronological timeline just to get you moving efficiently. We've got a morning stop at Afton Apple Orchard, a quick midday errand at Flugel's, and then a super refreshing afternoon treat over at Creme de la Creme. Honestly, having a structured plan like this is hands down the best way to beat the heat and still get the absolute most out of your Saturday. So looking at the morning, first up, grab the family and head straight over to Afton Apple Orchard. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., their pick-your-own raspberry fields are officially open. But, and this is a big but, it's strictly while supplies last. Field conditions and berry supplies can literally change in a flash, and the absolute best picking, yeah, that's going to go early. This is for sure one of today's best family outings, so just remember to double-check their latest updates before you make the drive. Oh, and quick reminder, make sure to leave the pets at home for this one. Next up, you'll want to swing by Flugel's Lawn Garden and Pet Supply. $1. I mean, you're genuinely going to want to clear out your trunk for this. They've moved their remaining greenhouse flowers to an incredible $1 closeout price. Now, inventory might change quickly since it's while supplies last, and just a heads up, patio pots are excluded. But still, getting fresh blooms for $1 each, that is the perfect midday errand to really brighten up your garden. And finally, to round out the perfect Saturday, we definitely need a way to cool off. This afternoon, you've got to visit Creme de la Creme. They're featuring two incredibly unique scoops today, banana cream and watermelon. As they so perfectly put it, it's like a dessert and a picnic decided to share a cone. It's just the quintessential summer combination. Definitely check their availability before making a special trip, but wow, what a fantastic reward after a hot morning of picking berries and hauling flowers, right? Moving right along to Section 2, Sunday Community Gatherings, Outdoor Worship and Picnic. Now, if you're looking to connect with the community tomorrow, go ahead and grab a blanket or a lawn chair. At 10 a.m. on Sunday, St. John's Lutheran Church is hosting an outdoor worship service, and that's followed by a community picnic. And honestly, the best part? The food is completely provided. It's just a fantastic, really low-stress way to slow down and enjoy the summer weekend with your neighbors. Next up, Section 3, Crucial Civic Updates, Highway 61 and Scam Prevention. Listen, if you only take away one single thing from today's explainer, please make it the MDOT Highway 61 Reconstruction Open House. This is a massive 2027 to 2029 project, and it's going to heavily impact your daily commute, our local businesses, pedestrian accessibility, basically everyday travel along one of Hastings' most vital corridors. The meeting is this Tuesday, July 14th. It runs from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. over at Hastings High School, and there's a formal presentation right at 5:30. Definitely go review the proposed intersection changes and roundabouts and bring your questions directly to the project team. This is absolutely crucial for your future planning. Also critically important for our community safety, on Thursday, July 16th at 2:30 p.m., Benedictine Living Community Regina is hosting a totally free workshop called Stop, Spot, and Report Scams. It's specifically designed to help families and especially older adults recognize devastating financial fraud. They're going to cover some very specific threats like family emergency scams, phishing messages, suspicious online purchases, and all those sneaky tactics designed to create false trust or urgency. So why does this matter? Well, because literally a single hour of this practical information could help protect a neighbor or a family member from major financial harm. Registration is required, though, so definitely check availability on their event page. Okay, let's wrap up our civic updates on a slightly lighter educational note. Hastings Public Schools just announced the completion of a beautiful new interpretive sign over at their 56-acre student nature preserve. This outdoor learning space is absolutely vital. It supports hands-on student work with wildlife, plants, conservation, water quality, and field biology. It's just a really great reminder of the incredible natural resources we have right here within our local educational system. And finally, Section 4, Looking Ahead Next Week, Rivertown Days and Local Opportunities. So Hastings' biggest summer weekend, Rivertown Days, is running from July 16th right through the 19th. We are talking live music, food trucks, carnival activities, volleyball, the whole shebang. So here's exactly what you should do today to prep. Step 1, review the schedule. Step 2, decide which activities actually require tickets. And Step 3, make your downtown plan. Doing this prep work right now ensures you won't miss out when those massive crowds start rolling in next week. Next week is also bringing some fantastic new local opportunities. For the dancers and families out there, Jan's School of Dance is prepping for its impressive 46th season, and their competition team auditions kick off next week. Or, alternatively, if you're on the hunt for work, Emerald Green's Golf Course and Bogey's Pub are actively looking for weekend and weekday bartenders and servers. Experience is preferred, but hey, it's not required. So whether you're auditioning for the stage or applying for a job, next week is just full of potential.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's briefing. So looking at this 88-degree weather and a completely packed itinerary, how do you plan to spend your perfect Hastings weekend? Are you going to hit up the raspberry fields? Or maybe snag some of those $1 flowers? We really want to hear from you. Would you share your local updates with us by recording a quick 30-second soundbite on Local Pigeon? Seriously, your voices and your experiences are what make this community so great. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Stay cool out there and have an absolutely amazing, productive weekend.